First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Tyson for 3.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Hit this pocket. Here's Chambers. 6 points for him. Here's Freak. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
At the line for 1.
Here's Lively. He's got 22. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Out to the wing. Here's Duncan. Minnesota again missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Freak. Going inside. Softly drops in the floater. And now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Johnson passes to Duncan. MP outside. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. Duncan hits the trifecta. Duncan's got 6 in the quarter.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And the visitors call time here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Number 1, Minnesota.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Freak. 18 points for him. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one's no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Duncan. And the 3 off target. Gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Lets a floater go. Puts up a 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Now here's Lively. He's got 22. Pass to Johnson. It's deflected. Back to Lively. Shot clock at 3. They get it again. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Freak passes to Bowler. Here's Freak. Pass to Perez. Puts it up from 17. And the shot falls short that time. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Johnson. Here's Rainman. He's got 10. Here's Duncan. He drops it from range. Duncan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Here's Freak. 18 points for him. Pass to Chambers. Here's Perez. Rebounded by Johnson.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And there's a pick. Lets it fly. Second chance shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Harris is checked in for Minnesota. The free throw dropped for Johnson.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Tyson. No good on the triple.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Freak passes to Perez. Inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. On the break. Here's Rainman. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Lively's got his 3rd assist of the night. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Duncan misses from short range. Shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Over to the left wing. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And here's Lively. He's got 24. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Lively's got 7 points here in the quarter. Shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Freak. Here's Tyson. Here's Freak. He's got 18. Here's the 3. The shot by Tyson, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Pass to Chambers. Here's Tyson. Takes the 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Tyson. Fourth personal
On
foul.
Thursday
Fifth
and
team
on
foul.
Saturday.
And for that matchup with Las Vegas, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
The first free throw is good.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
And he makes both free throws.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Here's Freak, covered by Lively. Here's Freak. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Fourth
In the
team
game, he
foul.
shot 6 of 7 from the line.
At the line for the away team. Number 24. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And Minnesota making a change here. James is checked in. So he gets them both. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter here. Rain Man, the pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Freak. 20 points for him. Here's Tyson. Counted from distance. Tyson's got 16 points.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Pass to Freak. 34 seconds left in the third quarter here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boy, he's been knocking down the free throws tonight. He's 8 of 9.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Here's Rain Man. 12 points for him. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's James on the wing. Pass to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Freak. 21 points in the game. Fires from deep. And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Number 11.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Shooting for the away team. Number 24. One shot.
One shot.
And Minnesota with possession here. 11-point game. James passes to Duncan. Harris outside. And Harris throws it down.
Oh my God, that was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
Perez can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Harris finds James. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Rain Man, the pass to Duncan. James, right side, from behind the arc. Rebounded by Perez. Perez has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Tyson. Checked by James.
Duncan.
Lively. He's checked in for Minnesota.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
James deciding where to go with it. And Lively with a basket on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Freak, covered by Lively. Pass to Chambers. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Rain Man. And the layup falls. And Minnesota leads by 12.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Out left to the wing. Here's Chambers. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Harris outside. Here's Rain Man. Deflected. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Tyson. Here's Freak. This one for 3. That one doesn't go. Shooting 8 for 15 now. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Rain Man. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Tyson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Chambers, pounded by Harris. Here's Freak, and he dunks it down.
24.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Shooting for the away
Did you see
team.
how much air he had under him? Wow.
Number 24 at the line for one.
Good shot.
Minnesota leading by 8. Now James. MP outside. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Lively's got 32 points.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Perez. Fires it. Can't nail the jumper. Here's Rainman. To the left wing. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Perez.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 11. Lively's shot is off. Got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Tyson. Three-pointer off the mark.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Chambers grabs the miss. Chambers has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Freak. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for Minnesota, Lively. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Lively drops them both. Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Now here's Lively. It's good from the top of the key. Lively's got 36 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Harris has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay down.
64.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Chambers. That 3's off the mark.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
MP outside. Pulls up on the wing. Doesn't go that time. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And they pick up 2.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
The 3. Rebounded by Perez. Perez has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Tyson. Over to the wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. Stolen. Here's Chambers.
Minnesota foul. Harris. First personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for the away team. Perez. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Minnesota making a change here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Duncan. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Chambers. 2nd personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for Minnesota. Duncan. 1 shot.
And the visitors call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Shooting 41% here in the 4th. Pass to Chambers.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Tyson. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. 1:46 left in the 4th. Rebounded by Perez. Perez has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Freak passes to Baller. Ooh, rejected by Harris. And he recovers it. Controls the rebound and the putback. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. Minnesota leading by 13. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. And he's now got the double-double.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Freak. Covered by Lively.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
1:02 left to play in the 4th quarter. Duncan, the pass to Lively. It's stolen away. Out to the right wing. Here's Freak. And he banks in the layup. Freak's got 35 in the game. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Harris a screen. to the middle. And Harris throws it down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight,
let's meet your Toronto starting lineup. Starting at center, standing 6'11", number 10. Andrews. At the point guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 1. Number 1. The other guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 9. Derek Hart. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 2, Ace number 2. The other forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 8, Melo.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You take a look at Toronto, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, right now for Detroit, they thought they'd be an elite club this year, but we're just not seeing that. But still, they have a chance against any team on any night.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Johnson is out there with James. Then it's Washington, and it's Smooth in at the point. And for Toronto, We talk about how much of a grind the schedule can be, Stan, but here we are. It feels like this season has flown by.
Yeah, Brian, on the one hand, the regular season can be a marathon, but on the other hand, when you really get into it and into that routine every night, it's over before you know it.
Certainly has been entertaining. Down low. Hart can't hit. Washington outside. Pass to James. Fires in the triple.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's money. Here's baddest one. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
They set the screen. Here's Smooth. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And just over a minute played here to start the game. From outside the arc. And it's Andrews missing. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Washington. Last game, he had 28 points. To the paint. Here's baddest one. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And he's going for the oop here. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Andrews. Pass to Money. Outside Hart. 6 to shoot. Here's Money, covered by Johnson. No good on the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
James, outside. They grab their own miss, and the basket is good.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Pass to Money. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Hart from long range, drills it from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Washington. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Smooth. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense area, there's no way he's missing a layup like that.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
And your UBA squad.
And let's have a look look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. 4th, Toronto.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
On defense, the visiting team. Outside Hart. And there's the screen. Takes a 3. The shot comes out. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The 3 from Washington. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Battiswan. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Driving in. Doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Detroit leading by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Smooth for 3. Rebound Toronto.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Here's Hart. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Toronto trails by 6. Pass to Battiswan. Hard against Washington. Here's Money to end the run. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Hard against Washington. Pass to Smooth. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Battiswan. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Smooth pass to James. Washington against Hart. Inside. Here's Smooth. Rebound Toronto.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Washington. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Battiswan. 35 points his last game. James outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Smooth. Back to Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
I just love the ball.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
All right. Let's hear it for you.
James with the ball. Money grabs the miss. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. James deciding where to go with it. And Washington powers it through.
Defensive foul.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And that one falls for Washington. Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Here's Andrews. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. For Detroit, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Takes a 13-footer. Smooth, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And there's the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Washington outside. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
4-3. Washington grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Smooth shot is good.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Toronto trails by 3. Here's Andrews. 1:27 left in the first quarter here. Misses in close. Here's Smooth. He's got 5. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. And there's James from the arc. Rebound Toronto. Andrews has got 4 rebounds now. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hart from long range. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Detroit leading by 3. It's James on the wing. He's covered by Hart. To the inside. Now here's Washington. Defense is right there. Pass to Smooth. Rebound Toronto. Andrews has got 5 rebounds in the game.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's baddest one. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Baddest one's got 11 points. Hard against Washington. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Detroit on top. They lead by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 3-point game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got James, also Johnson out there, and it's Smooth in at the 1. Here's Toronto with the ball.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
Here's Smooth. Outside Johnson. Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Pass to Battiswan. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Detroit.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Washington passes to James. Hard against Washington. From deep, Johnson. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 6. Here's Andrews. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. They shoot again. Misses the layup. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Johnson for 3. The shot that time not on target. For Toronto, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Andrews. 3-pointer. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Down low. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You'd like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Graham's checked in for Toronto. Here's Hart. He has 6. Off the inbound, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And there's James from the arc. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Toronto trails by 10. To the paint. Here's Battiswan. And miss after miss right now. For Detroit, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.